Hi, my name is Jean and this is my channel Learn with Jean. In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on Thinkific Communities public versus private spaces. In this latest upgrade from Thinkific, there is a now opportunity to leverage Thinkific Communities not only for public spaces, but also private spaces. So what does this really mean for you as a content creator, course creator, and business owner? The logic behind public spaces and private spaces is so that you can use Thinkific Communities for both a free program and a paid program. So let's just say, for example, you're a content creator and you're trying to sell your online course, but you want to engage people through a free group. And so what you can do is warm up people and build relationships in a public space, and then take those folks who want more coaching, who want more one-on-one guidance into a private space. So it makes it easy to set up one community. Let's just say you're doing a healing and naturopath and herbal remedies course, and some folks enjoy the free space, but they're not ready to commit to a program for a 6-week intensive on herbs. Then what you can do is leave those folks that are in the free group in the public space and then move and create a separate private space for those who are in a group program, coaching program. So there's a lot of different ways that you can run this. And so I'm going to give you a demo of how this all works and how powerful it is and how game-changing it is, because now instead of using Facebook groups, you can continue to leverage Thinkific Communities and keep everything within the Thinkific ecosystem. So I'm going to walk you through a demo right now. If you have questions, comments, feedback, or you want to know more, feel free to leave a comment in the video description below. If you'd like to support my channel, I have affiliate links in the description, and then continue to come back every week as I'm demoing and putting out new videos related to Thinkific and how to launch your online course business. In my example of this demo membership community, what you can do is you can have these regular general public spaces. So these are just for anyone who's interested in membership, who is part of your free community. And then let's say you want to enroll them into a paid community where they get additional content. Maybe you get like monthly Zoom. So that what you do is click on this plus button to create space, and you can just say this is silver tier, and then put some text into what the description is: silver tier membership with monthly Zoom calls. So this is where they get a Zoom call with you, or they get a Zoom call with other guest speakers. And then if you want to lock this to those in the silver tier, you can click on private space. And then you want to maybe have an image here so that you can distinguish between the different spaces. So I would put something that says silver tier members, and then you can link a bundle, because maybe the content access that's available to the demo to the membership community is different. So you want to click on link a course and then select the bundle course that will be assigned to the silver tier members. Now once that's done, you're going to click on create space, and now the space is created. Now that's awesome. So now I want to show you one other change that Thinkific has made to really improve the use of Thinkific Communities. So as you see here, this is locked, so it is a private space so that only those that are enrolled in this will get access to this. Now, besides linking a course, you can also add them by name. And then the other cool thing is in the settings, this is where your community has different designations, whether you add this on as part of a course, like some people offer the community as an add-on. Sometimes people charge you for the community as an add-on to a course, and sometimes it's just part of the different tier and the membership you're on. If you go into your icon here and look at your login settings, I'm going to look into community settings, because this is where I can manage this community product to designate whether this is part of a add-on or whether it's part of a bundle. And so as you can see, this is the community settings, and what I'm wanting to make sure is there's a couple of things. I need to make sure the access, so it's students who are either purchasing this community, because you can now sell a community as an add-on to any course. If this is a free community that is open to all, so anyone that is logged into your site will be able to grant access will be granted access to this community. And then lastly, there's some other options, including students in selected courses or bundles. So let's just say this community is part of a 6-week intensive coaching course, or you can add this as a bundle for those in the membership tiers. And then also, if you are doing this for certain B2B groups, you can select students in selected groups. And then the other great setting that is important to note is the weekly digest email. Some people love notifications and reminders and updates, and some people don't. This is where you can decide whether to toggle on or off the weekly digest emails. And then again, private versus hidden. This will be important to designate whether you will hide this from your main landing page or whether this will be a private community just for people in an intensive coaching program. And so those are some important settings that I wanted to highlight that has maybe changed since the last time I talked about Thinkific Communities. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.